So question number 4, get your scratch paper ready. You're going to basically hear a topic, like a science topic, a business topic, a psychology topic. So be open to anything. You're going to learn about astronomy, space travel, whatever it may be. So you're going to hear a topic and a description, right? And then that topic is going to be broken down into two types. Space travel, two kinds of space travel. Volcano formation, two kinds of volcano formations. Glacial decline, one reason and a second reason. So you always get that topic, a description, and then broken into two parts. Each part you get a description and an example. So topic description, subtopic description example, subtopic description example. And nothing better to learn than with a real live example. So my continuing students who've been studying hard, I'm happy you're here. It proves you're going to pass. And just think to yourself, can I hear the pattern? Am I trained to hear the pattern? Not because we did this question before, but because my brain is aware topic description, subtopic description, example, subtopic description, example for any question. And am I prepared, everybody, for flexibility? The TOEFL might give you one subtopic description example. It might give you three. It might make it a little tricky to hear. They get to play with it, but that same basic structure will be there. So listen carefully. Here we go. In nature, warm-blooded animals, such as mammals and birds, need to keep their internal temperatures within a certain range. For most mammals, this range is from about 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. Thermoregulation is responsible for maintaining this internal temperature regardless of whether the surrounding environment is much colder or warmer. Today, we'll discuss two important forms of thermoregulation that animals use to keep their internal body temperatures constant. One form results from the insulating power of fat. When the temperature of the environment is colder than the animal's internal temperature, the animal must counteract heat loss. That is, internal heat lost to the external environment. Most animals help prevent this heat loss by having a layer of fat present underneath the skin. This layer of fat prevents too much heat from escaping into the environment, helping maintain the animal's internal body temperature. For example, marine mammals, such as whales, have a very thick layer of insulation fat called blubber, just under the skin. This blubber insulation is so effective that these marine mammals maintain body core temperatures of about 36 to 38 degrees Celsius, even when surrounded by much colder waters. Another form of thermoregulation is evaporative cooling. When the external temperature is higher than the animal's desired internal temperature, the animal uses this form of thermoregulation to battle against too much heat gain from its surrounding environment. They prevent overheating through the use of evaporative cooling. You see, when water evaporates from a surface, the surface is cooled. For example, rodents need to keep an internal body temperature close to 40 degrees Celsius, and at times their surrounding environment can reach temperatures of up to 50 degrees. When this happens, rodents will begin licking themselves and spreading their saliva across their bodies. As the saliva evaporates, the rodents are cooled, helping to keep their internal body temperatures constant. Intense, right? But you did it. You got it. You hear the topic, description, subtopic, description, example, subtopic, description, example. So now your job is to express that in 1 minute. That means you are allowing yourself to get to the point, to cut off a lot of details, to speak calmly and comfortably. Because, if you watch a 2-hour movie and I ask you about it, you can take 1 minute to explain it, right? You're not going to take 2 hours or 30 minutes or 1 hour. So you have the ability to really summarize clearly. So the question is followed by 20 seconds of preparation time to help you cut things out, know what to focus on. So, using the points and examples given by the professor, explain the two types of thermoregulation that mammals use. So everybody, 20 seconds to prepare. You can do it. Begin preparing now. And now, everybody, eyes closed, deep breath. Repeat after me and mean it. I can do it. Everybody, begin. Bravo. Pat yourself on the back. You're working hard, however it happened. You know, my continuing students, did you impress yourself? Yes, no? Nice honest answer. Did you impress yourself? Those in my gold course last month, those of you working hard with me, Karandeep, everybody. So the other thing is for my new students just starting and others, let me give you an example answer. I'll do my best. And everybody an example answer, right? For summarizing, connection, staying calm, time management. I can do it, and I begin. The professor discusses thermoregulation, which is a method that mammals use to keep their internal body temperature constant, even if their external environment is at a different temperature. He discusses two forms. The first is through the insulating power of fat, which helps to maintain temperature. For example, whales can maintain their temperature at 36 to 38 degrees because they have insulating fat under their skin, so they stay warm inside even if the water is colder outside. The second form is evaporative cooling, which uses the principle that when water evaporates, it cools the surface. The professor explains that rodents in hot environments cool themselves by spreading their water saliva across their skin, so when it evaporates, it cools them. That's how. Pat myself on the back for that. Right? Stayed calm, stayed comfortable. I remembered from my previous question, I gotta finish on time. I'm the one who's training them. I can't be getting cut off. And then I did. I could have done it better because I only said that's how instead of giving myself space for that's how the professor discusses thermoregulation. But I want you to know I'm under pressure too. It doesn't get easier just because you know the language. I mean, just listen to a lecture in your own language, your native language, set a timer for 1 minute, give yourself 20 seconds to prepare and summarize it. You can do it. You might learn something to help you feel more confident in English, but it's still challenging. So now, your turn. Everybody, eyes closed, deep breath. Repeat after me and mean it. Last question, last answer. I can do it. Everybody, begin. Bravo, bravo. And so let me answer a few questions. So high five, everybody. Please, right now, do this. Physically pat yourself on the back. Did you pat yourself on the back? Thumbs up. Isan asks, what is saliva? Since that was our last question, that's the liquid in your mouth, right? That's what your mouth produces when you eat saliva. So if you spit, S P I T, you're spitting saliva.